Now, Mpesa is one of those businesses that come to your mind when you want to start a business in Kenya. But do you know it is one of the worst businesses to do in Kenya? This is knowledge that no one will tell you. Mpesa was started in 2007, and at the moment it contributes more than 42% of the profits made by Safaricom. Now, we are going to give you the reasons why you should not start this business. Why it is the worst decision to start the business. The first one, there's no opportunity for growth. You know, when you're starting a business, you should start something that can help you grow, not to be stagnant, not to be in the same place from January to December, 10 years, 20 years. So when you are starting the business, you will start very well, but at some point you realize that you are not growing. You are just there. You cannot increase the stock unless customers or in that area more people come that need your services. But you will never grow. The profit you are making, the profit margins will be the same every month or less. The second one is that it will tie you down. You'll never have time for yourself. You have to be present. So every day you have to wake up, go to the Mpesa, do the business until evening, then you go home. If you go to, you have something to do else or elsewhere, you have to close the business, go and do it, then return. And in connection with that, you will never trust anyone with your business because it all involves handling of money. So you have to be physically there. So that's why it will not allow you to grow. If you open a branch somewhere and you employ someone, you know, that someone, even if you trust them, there's a time they'll collude with thugs and they'll steal with you, from you. You can never trust anyone with it. That's why you find someone operating an M-Pesa shop is the owner. If not the owner, it is a relative, a very close relative, or their children. It is very hard to trust someone. Another reason, which is the reason why you should not start the business, it is a target for robbers. Even if you install CCTV, even if you do what, you will be attacked one day. You know, we have had cases where someone went to the bank to withdraw money or to take money to the bank. They are attacked on the way. So robbers know that in any M-Pesa must have some cash. So if the M-Pesa is not located inside the bank or just outside or inside a supermarket, stealing from it or facing robbers is something normal. So imagine you have a float or you have cash 100,000 and then they come and collect all the money. They steal all the money. You start from scratch. You have also start from scratch because your float might be something like 80,000 and they have stolen 100,000. So that is one of the major reasons why you should not start this business, especially in the village. You never have peace. you lack peace of mind. Another reason is that the commission is very low. It's normally from 4% to 4 shillings to 190 shillings. Now, most people withdraw or deposit 500 to 1000 shillings. The commission there is just 10 shillings or 9 shillings. Now, how many people you will transact in your shop for you to make 1000 shillings? How many? If the average is 10 shillings per person, you need at least 100 people. Where will you get 100 people? It is very difficult. So here, this is a business that will drive you into poverty. You'll stagnate for several years because the profits are just their average. It's for average person. So since commissions are very low, the profits are very low. So the average amount you can earn per day with just an average Mpesa is 500 shillings or 300 bob. That's equivalent to a maximum of 15,000 shillings per month. You have bills to pay, rent for that house, rent for your where you live, school fees, and several things. So it's very, very difficult to survive on Mpesa business alone. There was a time around 7-8 years ago, the commissions were very good, but now the business is saturated. That's another reason why you should not start this business. It's very saturated. Every 2 shops there's Mpesa, 2 shops there's Mpesa. So you find in a small town, you are like 100 people sharing very few customers. So in a day, you find that you are only getting 4 customers, each bring a commission of 15 bob. So for you to survive, you have to integrate with other businesses. For example, selling gas cylinders, general shop, something like that. And due to technology, Mpesa now is facing competition from technology. We have PayPal, we have bank agencies, we have other online payment systems. Now, Mpesa is not the only way people are sending and receiving money nowadays. They even have Airtel money. So competition is very high. If you are planning to start this business, you better think, because you will never grow. Don't quit your job to start Mpesa. Don't set aside business to start Mpesa. Mpesa should be additional business on top of another business. So if you are running something like a chemist, Mpesa should be on top of your chemist, but not running Mpesa shop only. The commissions are very low. You never make money. And don't go to start Mpesa shop in the villages where you are alone and there's no security. Utahangaishwa. They will steal from you. Steal. I will not advocate for that. Instead of starting this business, you can even start a grocery shop where you sell mboga na fruits. It's even more profitable and it can grow. But Mpesa can never grow. It is just stagnant there. You will find someone in the same location for 10 years, 20 years, have not grown. They're just there complaining every time. Competition is there, and Mpesa is a business that might even be instinct. It might not even be there 30, 40 years from now, because there is constant innovations. So what do you think about this business? If you own one, or you are planning to start the business, unless you want to start, the economies of scale, where you have several shops, more than 20. Someone brings 200 shillings, another 300. When you sum up, you find that in a day you have made something like, let's say 3,000. That's better. But managing that business is very difficult. So you can just give your opinion in the comment section about the business. You also encourage negative opinion, no problem. We don't have any issue.